save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. I surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Everyone, welcome. Hi, Justine. I know I'm a little early. I always am. And what did I do with my phone? I will be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. We'll wait for some people to come in. I know I'm a little early. Welcome. Hi, Kelly. Did you get your box yet, Kelly? Can't remember what day I shipped it out, but should be there soon if it isn't there. And I have some watches today. I have some brooches. I have 2 wearable bags. And your next box, Kelly, you have a craft bag coming. I didn't put it in this last box I sent you, but you will get it this next time. Well, let's see. Let me check and see what day I shipped the box out. You've got one that's that I just shipped out, and it has a journal in it. Let's see. Let me shut this over here and see if it's kind of dark. Turn this light on. There we go. Okay. Let's see, which day did I send your, I put a journal in there that I made for you. Okay, so that should be coming anytime. Can't remember which day, that's why I'm looking it up. Because sending them ground takes a little longer, but it's cheaper. Okay, this was shipped December 2nd. Yeah, it was shipped December 2nd on Tuesday. No, it shipped, actually, I printed the label on Tuesday, and it was, I think, shipped on Wednesday. So you should be getting it any day. Any day. Hi, Pamela. Welcome. I put faux pearls on today. And my top, it's a little long for me though. I'm going to have to shorten it. And even the sleeve, look at it. I got short legs and short arms. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, hooray. Just be careful. I patted it good on top because I didn't want you to cut into the journal when you opened it. Oh, I'm glad you got there. Yeah, I didn't send your craft bag because I did. I tried. I want you to get your things safely. So, and like I said, I put the journal on top, but it is wrapped also. So, anyway, we have 8 people in here. You guys know the rules. I invoice after each auction. I expect payment within 24 hours, and everyone is fantastic. I have no problem with that. Remember, it's no pressure auction. Have fun, talk amongst yourself, enjoy the chat. You know, I always enjoy the chat. In fact, Randy reminds me I miss things sometimes. But I do enjoy seeing what you guys say. Yeah, I do have 3 watches today. I put new batteries in them this morning and cleaned them. I have some brooches. I have some new things I haven't shown. And I do have 2 wearable bags. So let's see, dollar increments until we hit 50. After that, it's 5. And when it hits 100, it is 10. I ship out of Southern California. I think everyone in here knows that. And I am shipping 2 or 3 times a week, unless, you have one item and you ask me to hold it. I still expect payment, but I will hold it. And I always combine shipping. So my next ship date, I'm going to ship on Monday, especially to get it by Christmas. You also want it shipped out by the 15th. If there is something in the next couple of weeks that you want, and it's especially for Christmas, and it's a little more shipping, but I can ship it priority. So anyway, let's see. Apple Watch band. Oh, good, good, good. I'm glad you like that. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome, welcome. Well, let's start with a watch. This is, and I don't think Dee is going to be here today because she has company, and that is fine. As I always tell everyone, family comes first. This is Chico's, and I'm going to start it at 8. And see if you see that. It's in excellent condition. Might be one little scratch here. This is enameled. And like I said, I put a new battery in and I cleaned it. I forgot the dynamics on YouTube. Whatnot is 10 seconds in item. I go pretty fast, actually. I don't have any specific time. If I don't see any interest, I don't sit here and just hold it up. I think it's very boring. I'll be honest. If I go into an auction and they're holding up something for 5 or more minutes, I leave. I just figure this: if you want it, you'll bid on it. I don't try to talk you into it. Hi, Fabian. Welcome. And my email address is on the screen. If you would like to bid, send me your information. I need your PayPal email address and your real name. And there is no pressure to buy in here. You're welcome to stay and chat. I put no pressure on anyone because, like I said, I understand we can't always buy. But yeah, I get very bored if somebody holds it up. I've seen them hold it up for 10 minutes and I'm out. Anyway, starting bid is 8 on this. It's in excellent condition. I'll show you what it looks like on. It's going to be upside down. I just put it upside down. That it's actually very comfortable. Um, I don't necessarily wear. I think these the same way. We don't wear watches care about the time. We like the appearance of them because you know what? We all have our phone. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome. We all have our phone, but I like the appearance. Just wanted to say hello. I also want to let you know I received my 2 crosses I bought. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And like I say, you're welcome to stay to talk or just, I appreciate when you just come in and say hello. But I'm always happy to hear when somebody's happy with what they bought. Okay, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on that one. I have a cameo brooch, and it also is a pendant. Just needs a little jump ring in there. I didn't test this one. I don't think it's carved. It might be. Let's see if my light is. Because I just got this one. No, it's not carved. But it is beautiful. I'm going to start it at 8. And it is a brooch and a pendant. There is the back. This is really pretty. And this, to me, is one of the older ones. And did I put it in or not? Probably not, did I? Okay. Let's see here. Well, I did put it in once, but look, it doesn't look correct. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, it's a really nice cameo if there's any interest. If not, that is okay. You can always contact me. Like I said, I do actually sell a lot from the replay. And let's do one of the bags. And my bags are all wearable. If I do a craft bag, I definitely tell you. And then when I ship it, I mark it craft bag. Okay, I start all my bags at 15. And I will start showing. If there's no interest, then I quit. Here is this stretch bracelet. Kelly's in at 15. Thank you, Kelly. I like this too. Look at the, whoops. Okay, Josie, get your act together here. Look at the bling. I think that is pretty. We have a vintage Avon. Oh, I did forget to say, every time you purchase, your name goes in the jar, and I do 3 giveaways. The first 2 are jewelry, and the third is $5 off your purchase. Here is a nice pendant. A J. Crew bracelet. Thank you, Justine. I appreciate you. And this is very different. It's funny, when I first seen this, I thought, I wonder if this comes apart, but it doesn't. Hi, Jessie. Nice long chain. And okay. This is Vera Wang. Hi, Suzanne. Suzanne's in at 16. Excuse me. Here is a bracelet. It hooks like that. And yeah, nice big pendant. Good to see you, Suzanne. I hope you're doing well. This is very different, but I thought maybe somebody would like it. It's a copper color. And I don't know if it's copper, but it's a copper color anyway. And I also like this. It's a smaller statement piece. Okay, Josie. Really beautiful purple. We're up to 21 with Suzanne. And we have this one. Oh, we got some earrings. And there is some earrings. I don't put a lot of earrings in my... Okay, Suzanne's out. Bye, Fabian. Going once to Kelly for 22. Going twice. I do have another bag also. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $22. Thank you so much. And thank you, Suzanne, for bidding. Let me put them in here so I don't lose anything. I cannot believe it's December 6th already. Before you know it, it's going to be Christmas time. And time goes too fast. I wanted to get some sewing done, and I haven't even gotten around to it. Okay, I almost got it here. I'll put Kelly's name in. Okay. Let's put Kelly's name in. Then I think I'll just go ahead and do the other bag while we're doing the bag. Like I said, I have a lot of things today I've not ever shown. Okay. We'll do this one. Same routine. Hi, Shanika. Hi, Joanne. Let's see. Starting bid is 15. Okay, Kelly, you're fast there, girl. And I always put some stone in here too. So here's this bracelet. And you can see it's in excellent condition. I think this brooch is cute. This one is Hallmark. I used to have a Hallmark store close to me, and they closed, and I miss it. This is Chico's. We got Kelly in at 15. And there's a choker. And this is Hallmark DKNY. I think that's a Target brand. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really miss the Hallmark store. And they had a post office there too. And it was really close to me. So I loved it. But now I have a great mail carrier and he picks up my packages. So that saves me gas money driving down there. And this is cool. Yeah, Hallmark had some neat things. Okay, I'm just going to show a couple more items. Kelly's in at 15 and I don't see any other interest. This is pretty cool. Okay, one more. I like this too. And I like things like this. And I'll show you. There's still all of that in there. So I'm going once to Kelly for 15. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Kelly for $15. Thank you, Kelly. And I'll put Kelly's name in too. I know Kelly likes chokers, so she'll like that one. And okay, I think I got it. Okay. Well, I tore that bag. I have to rebag it. I try to fill them as full as I can. And sometimes I tear the bag. There we go. Okay, let's do a brooch. This one consists of 2 brooches. I'm going to start this at 6. Beautiful butterfly. And it hasn't been tested, but these almost look like real pearls. It has not been tested. The second one is this one here. This one is like really fine metal. Really different. Not seen this piece before. And there is the back. Beautiful butterfly. And there is the back of this one. And Shanika's in at 6. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'd start calling it. Can always snipe if you want. Going twice. Hi, Shirley. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. And sold to Shanika for $6. Thank you, Shanika. And now I have another watch. Let's see if I can use my magnifier and see. Okay, come on. What the brand is. very small. Maurice's. Never seen a watch from Maurice's. It's gorgeous. I love it. And this cleaned up just beautifully. I put a new battery in, and I'm also starting this at 8. No, I did push enter on my last. And I will give you a measurement on this one. Let's see. 7.5 inches. It is really beautiful. Hi, Happy Ducky. Welcome, welcome. And it just, there is no scratches on this, no tarnish. And like I said, I put new batteries in all my watches. Yeah. I would wear this one. And like I said, I wear watches more for the bracelet appearance. Because like I always say, everybody has their phone with them. Nobody actually looks at a watch for time anymore. Okay, I don't see any inches. We're going to pass on that one. The next, let's see. I'm going to do 2 brooches. One is a pendant and a brooch. I'm going to start these at 6, and that's for both. This is a pendant and a brooch. Here's that one. And we have a starfish. And the starfish is not hallmarked. And thank you, everyone, excuse me, for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is cool, I think. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, it's kind of different for me, isn't it? Yeah, these are faux pearls, but I put them on. They're actually very comfortable. We'll pass on this one. Let's see here. Speaking of pearls, I have some genuine pearls. Let's see. Where is my scissors? Not handy. I was going to try to take the tag off. Okay, well, I need the scissors to take it off. Let's see here. Scoop with my, I'm being lazy. Huh. I do not know where I put them. Wow. Well, we'll pass on that until I find my scissors because I can't do it justice unless I take the tag off. Ooh, this is a pretty bracelet. And this is plunder. I'm going to start this at 7. Very, very pretty. Has a lobster clasp. Yes, I'm sleeping. Are you sleeping? I actually slept in this morning. I usually get up early, but I didn't get up till about 8:45. And it felt good because yesterday I was up at 5:30. Okay, end to end, it is 8 inches, but you can wear it at 6.5, 7, 7.5, because it has the extender. So this is a beautiful bracelet. You took a nap, Justine? Sometimes, if I don't feel really good, I could take a nap, but I feel more tired after a nap. But I sleep good at night. I just hit that pillow and I'm out. I have never taken anything for sleep unless I'm really upset. Nor I'm a great sleeper. Okay, we'll pass on that one. That I can never had a sleeping problem, at least not yet. Do you have insomnia? I've always slept good. But this is an interesting bracelet. I'll show you. And it's stretch. And I think you can take, yeah, you can take it apart there, but it is stretch. It is beautiful. I'm going to start it at 6. Very different. Now, I was born with thalassemia, which is Mediterranean anemia, and I've always, required a lot of sleep. So I've never had a sleeping problem. Even when I was a kid, I always slept good. Kelly's in at 6. It's really pretty, Kelly. Different. That's in good condition. Yeah, I do. I like the buckle also. Remember when buckle rings were really popular? Okay, going once to Kelly for 6. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Kelly for 6. Thank you so much. And we'll put Kelly's name in. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's pull from the bag. Oh, I thought these were cute. 2 brooches. You know, a school teacher, or you just like apples. These are adorable. And I'm going to start these at 5. And they're for both. Look at how cute these are. Those are so adorable. This one especially is so different. Looks like somebody chewed into the apple. And they're in good condition. And then when you have the cute little one, I think I would wear them both together. You know, they're not a set, but I think I would wear them both together. Yeah. Yeah, when I seen these, kind of made me feel a little sad because my best friend who passed away a few years ago, her daughter was a teacher, and I always saved this type of thing for her daughter. So anything, in fact, I made her an apple fabric apple tote bag. I, she just loved all the stuff for teachers. So, okay, Miss Kelly, going once. They're really cute. Going twice. I'm glad you have a sister-in-law as a teacher, so they'll go to a good home. And sold to Kelly. Whoops, would help to type for 5. Thank you, Kelly. And let's put Kelly's name here. And next Thursday on Angie's channel, it's me, Angie. We're going to have our talk show. And hope you'll stop by and see that. Angie's picked a good subject. Let's see. This is really different. Let's show this. Kind of a wild necklace. And this is definitely vintage. I'm going to start it at 8. Very springy looking. You're welcome, Happy Ducky. He said, I've been trying to ship twice or 2 to 3 times a week. See my note above when you get a second. Okay, let me go up here. What is... Oh, thank you, Kelly. I hope you love it. That is your birthday gift, a late one, but your birthday gift. Anyway, this is so different, I thought, but I like it. And I did try to take this off the tag. It says $26. I could use a little cleaning, but these, I would say this is glass, and this might, it's not resin, might be porcelain. It's different, very different. But I love the flower too. It also would look good in jewelry art. Now I know Shanika and I both cut up good jewelry. Wait to open it. I've made a lot of journals, and a lot of people say they don't want to write in them because they're too pretty. But now I know Angie writes, and I made her a faith one, and then for her, when one of her grandchildren was going to be born, and also Pam made her a journal. So I think, Angie, don't you write in at least one of yours? Hi, Miss Angie, just talking about you. Okay, let's pass on that one. I'm glad you love it, Kelly. And you know I love hummingbirds, so. Now this is another wild one, and I would wear this. Well, naturally it's red. But I'll tell you, this is the clasp, but I would wear the clasp in front. These are heavy balls. I'm going to start this at 8. But I love it. Or wear it to the side. Yeah, the clasp is what makes this necklace. I love that. It has the insert clasp. Works good. Kelly's in at 8. And something like this too. I don't put in tissue paper. I put it in bubble wrap. These balls are big. Okay, going once to Kelly for 8. Yeah, the clasp makes it. I'll be honest, I wouldn't like the necklace if it wasn't for the clasp. The clasp is beautiful. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $8. Thank you so much, Kelly. You'll never see me ever sit here and tell you that I think something's beautiful if I really don't think it's beautiful. I joke about it, but nobody would hire me for marketing because I can't be fake. Thank you, Kelly. Let's put your name in. I got to turn the sound of my phone down. And all these stupid messages now that it's advertisement that Christmas is close, you know. Okay. I'm just picking from the bag. Oh, you want to see another wild one? Got some wild ones this time. I have no idea what these are. It's heavy, but they're actually really pretty. Look at this. What do they remind you of? Remind you of a candy. I'm going to also start this one. I'm going to start this one at 7. It's on a rope chain. They're actually really pretty. So different. Is Susie in here? Dragonfly. I don't want to miss anyone. Go up here. There's Dragonfly. Hi, Susie. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, these are ice cold. Have no idea what they are. Listen to them. They're not acrylic, I can guarantee you that. If this doesn't sell, I might have to take it apart. This would be good in jewelry art, like if you were doing an animal, like I've made 2 horses. The color is just perfect. Yeah, they do sound ceramic. You are right. Okay, we're going to pass on those. And thank you all for being here. There's 29 in here. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, that's pretty. Here's the bracelet. It is. Thank you so much, Justine, for doing all of that. This is Napier. This is a vintage bracelet. Has a fold-over clasp. Tag is right over it. And I'm going to start this at 7. See if I can get this off. I did. And let me give you a measurement. Yeah, Napier has some nice jewelry. Very nice vintage brand. Okay. Measures 6.5 inches. And starting bid is 7. It's in excellent condition. I do not see, and these are not stones or crystals, that's metal. So you don't have to worry about losing any stones. It's all metal. Made really nice. I would also wear this one. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. I am going to show one sterling ring today. It is amethyst. And I'm going to do a buy it now for $58. It is a size 8. Those are all amethyst. All my sterling rings come in brand new ring boxes. A beautiful ring. Look at the setting on that. Beautiful. Make a nice Christmas present. Excuse me. And if you like amethyst, those are genuine amethyst. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. And let's see, what do I have over here? This is Cookie Lee. And I don't have a long board, so I'll have to show it like this. Very, very pretty. I'm going to start this at 7. It's in excellent condition. And there's the tag. And it says Cookie Lee. There are 3 strands. Now I can show it on this one. I'll just kind of double it. I can see it better. Yeah, I like the colors too, because they'll go with a lot. Yeah, it's one of those necklaces you could wear with different outfits. Very, very nice. Very pretty. And it's in good condition. If there's any interest. If not, we're going to pass on that one. And do another cute little brooch. I can't make up my mind. I think it's a bee. I can't make up my mind. Some kind of bug. I'm going to start this at 4. But it's cute. Hi, bird on a wire. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, it's in good condition, he or she. It is a brooch. And the metal on it is excellent. You can see that. There's no scratches, no tarnish. Very nice. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I'm just digging into my bag. Okay, this necklace is different. A lot of the plain necklaces, the silver tone, gold tone, are shorter, but I like where this one's longer. Look at the fold over clasp. It's a beautiful necklace. I'm going to start this at 9. Oops. Look at that. Yes, I know. Kathy, thank you for reminding me. I don't usually say your real name unless I know it's okay. Because I know there's some people that don't like it. But I will call you Kathy. Anyway, this is really pretty. If there's any interest. Beautiful necklace. Especially, if you want, I always use like a turtleneck, and you need a longer necklace for a high neck sweater. Yeah, these are usually a lot shorter, and I was just thrilled that this one was longer. And Barb's in at 9. Hi, Barb. But it's beautiful. And I'll be really honest, I hate tarnish on jewelry. And when I see beautiful pieces like this, I think, oh, those are for me. And my necklace is crooked. Okay, going once to Barb for 9. And thank you, Barb. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Barb for 9. Oops. Thank you, thank you. And sold. Thank you, thank you. It is beautiful. And we'll put Barb's name in the jar. I have a couple, three stone bracelets. These are beautiful. They're ice cold. These are stone. And I'm going to start them at 10 for all three. There's that one. That one. That one. Boy, those are cold. I think of the three, though, this one's my favorite. I don't know why, but I like this one. And that could be some adventuring. If there's any interest. Okay, we'll pass. And I'll say it again. If you decide later you want to watch the replay and you decided you want something, let me know. I do have a couple of people that do that. They can't be here in the auction too. And I've had this one before. I've had it in gold tone and silver tone. I'm going to start it at 5. And I like it because it's magnetic. And it's easy to put on and it's fast. And I'm always in a hurry. Okay, let me give you a measurement. End to end, it measures 8 inches. I have an average size wrist and I can wear this. It's not tight, it's a little loose on me, and I actually prefer bracelets a little loose. And it's in excellent condition. Okay, I don't see any interest. I don't waste time. I have a cute little red hat brooch. And it's Sarah Coventry. Isn't that adorable? I'm going to start this at 3. There is hallmarked right there. Yes, a cute little hat. He would look cute on, and he would look, I don't know why I said he, but anyway, the hat would look cute in jewelry art also. Kelly's in at 3. And there is the back. Mint condition. I don't think this one's ever been used. Okay, going once to Kelly. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Kelly for $3. Thank you so much, Kelly. And on Monday, on my channel, it's Miss D and me. And we do the variety sale. I always have mostly jewelry, but D has variety. Once in a while, I'll have some variety. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. I need to make some more journal kits. I got a little delayed this morning. One of my and my dresser that's on the right side of me. I put so much in there, one of my drawers broke. And I had to pull it out and empty it. Well, my son will fix it for me, but what a mess. What a mess. Let's see. It's an interesting necklace. This is Charming Charlie. Wait till you see this one. Okay. This is kind of like felt. And I'm going to start this at 9. Oh, I'm glad you do, Kelly. I'll tell you, once you start making journals, you get hooked on it. I love it. If I'm stressed, all I do is sit down at my table and work on journals. I can tune out the world. So I will be making more kits. And I do put all new stuff in my kits. Anyway, this is different. Let's see, we have 4 strands. Yeah, we have 4 strands. If there's any interest. Yeah, I remember the first time I made a journal was about 6 or 7 years ago, and somebody said something about junk journal, and I said, what the heck's a junk journal? And when I started making one, after my first one, I was hooked. Yeah, this is really different. Too long for me. I'm very short. And living in Southern California, I don't wear a lot of sweaters. And most of the things I wear, I love the V-neck. So something like this to me has to be worn with like a turtleneck or a high neck sweater or top. Yeah, it is interesting. This morning I cleaned some jewelry and I had a cross with the same, fabric, and I washed it and it came out good. So you can actually wash those. Okay, let's pass on that one. I might even put that one in a craft bag. Let's do this one. Let's do. This is pretty. It has an insert clasp. Boy, it's secure. I'm going to start this at 6. It is enamel bracelet. And it is a clamper. Very secure. That goes right in there. Look at like an insert clasp. Very pretty. Let me measure across. And it's 2 1/4. What I like about this one, it is oval. And the oval ones are actually more comfortable than the round bangles. Yeah. I mean, our wrist is not round, it's oval. So these are nice. And this is enamel, and it has little crystals right there. Really pretty. Hi, Steph. Welcome. Don't want to miss anyone. I try not to anyway. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. Let me see. Let me go in this other bag here. Oh, I have some sets. Let's see. Yeah, this is a necklace and bracelet. And I'm going to start this at 10. And there is the set. And I will give measurements in a minute. And thank you everyone for joining me today. Show you. There are no missing crystals. There's no tarnish. Angie's in at 10. Thank you, Angie. Let me give you some measurements. And end to end is about 9 1/4, but you can wear it at 7. I don't know. You can wear it at 7.5, 8, or 9, or 9.5. So you've got options. And let me give you a measurement on the necklace. End to end, it measures 21.5. Okay, I'll start calling that for Angie. Going once to Angie for 10. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Angie for $10. Thank you so much, Angie. Necklace. And we'll put Angie's name in. There you go. This is another interesting piece. It is jasper and agate. And this is not damaged. That's built in the stone the way it came. Ice cold. I'm going to start this at 12. Very, very different. Lots of stone. Look at how long that is. Okay, it is 36 inches. So you've got a lot of stone. It steps in at 12. And Steph, if you don't mind, would you send me your information? I may have it, but it's been a long time. And my email address is on the screen. I appreciate that. Hi, Monica. This beautiful piece. Look at the beads. Thank you, Justine. Okay, I'm going to start calling it for Steph. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Steph for $12. Thank you so much. And sold. And let me get a bag for that. And we'll put your name in. And all my stuff comes in boxes. I don't just, throw them in envelopes. I worry. I am a worry wart. I don't want anyone to receive anything that got damaged in the mail. Okay. Let's see, what have we got here? Ooh, those are pretty too. Forgot about that. Thank you, Kelly. This is Tiger's Eye. These are beautiful. I'm also going to start these at 10. And they're ice cold. And that's for all of them. And this still has a tag. And this one does too. Let's see. Natural gemstone. And this one. These are ice cold. Beautiful. I like the Tiger's Eye one. I think that one's my favorite. Also this, I actually like all of them. But I like the caps on this. You did an excellent job. Yeah, it is a great deal because they are stone. Monica's in at 10. Steph came in at 12. Steph's out. Monica came in at 13. Going once. Thank you, Steph. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Monica for $13. Thank you so much, Monica. And we'll put Monica's name in. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's pretty too. I'll show this one. This is a smaller statement piece. I love the color. I'm going to start this at 6. Has a lobster clasp. It's in good condition. There's the back. And here is the front. Yeah. That's what it looks like. And let me give you a measurement. It is 20 inches. It is a nice blue. I love this blue when you put it with denim. I think it looks excellent. Very nice. The chain is silver tone. It's in excellent condition. I don't see any inches. We'll pass on that. Like I said, I don't waste time. I just show it to you. I want everyone to want what they buy, not for me to talk you into it, to put it that way. This has matching earrings. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm going to start this at 10. Love the necklace. And here are the cute little earrings. Hold them up here. It's a beautiful necklace. Whoops, sorry about that. Has a dark chain. And those beads are glass. Actually, that would have looked better with my top than the faux pearl one. And have the little earrings. I think they should have actually made larger earrings to go with this necklace, but who am I to say? Just my opinion. Anyway, they are cute. Okay, we'll pass on those. And I have a bracelet next. This is pretty. Ooh. I'm going to start this at 6. Look at the color. Show you what it looks like. Oops. No, we're not showing this. It just fell apart. It's going in the craft bag. That's actually pretty. That's a shame. I love it. I'm wondering if somebody didn't add that. Anyway, craft bag is going. It's very pretty, but I'm not selling it. Ooh, I like this. I remember when I first did auctions a lot, well, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I started showing this beaded necklace, and it all fell apart, all across my laptop, everywhere. I was so disgusted. Now, this one's a big bracelet. It is big. It's beautiful. I'm going to start it at 8, but it is big. So if you know somebody with a big wrist or yours, you need a larger one. You can bend it a little bit, but not a lot. But it is really pretty. I wish it was smaller, actually. It's in beautiful condition. Those are ice cold. There's a possibility that's turquoise. But it is very pretty. But it is a larger bracelet. Very southwestern, yes. Yep, it is. But it's a bummer because it is large. But, there are people that need a larger size. Okay, we're going to pass on that. The next one is a beautiful cross. And it's got that Southwest look too. I love crosses. I say that all the time. I'm going to start this at 7. Yeah. It even has a little one. Excellent condition. Yep. Very, very nice. And there's the back. And it has a lobster clasp. Probably about a 20-inch chain. Let me give you a measurement. Ooh, 19-inch. Okay, we'll pass on that one. I don't know if anyone would be interested in these, but I remember in the 60s and 70s, these were popular. And there's 3. I'm going to just put them all together. They're like, feels like little silk. But these at one time, in fact, I used to own some of these in the 60s or 70s. Can't remember. I'm going to do a, whoops, where'd I go? There we go. I hit the wrong button and disappeared. I'm going to do a buy it now for 8, and that's for all 3, if there's any interest. If you don't want to wear them, maybe there's a craft idea that you have, but they're in mint condition. They've been well cared for. But like I said, I remember when these were really popular. There's that one. I love the purple one. They are yours, Kelly. It was a buy it now. I'm just going to put sold. Oops. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, we'll put Kelly's name in. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I usually spend my Sundays wrapping jewelry. But it's kind of like a pajama day. Stay in my pajamas. Excuse me. My allergies are really bad today, and I can tell you why. I was so disgusted. I had this horrible smell from my apartment. So I opened my door, and one of the upstairs neighbors had the chem place, it's chem something, come down and clean her cushions from her couch downstairs, and the whole hall just stunk with chemicals. And I'm allergic to a lot of that stuff. And oh, I walked out in the hall in my pajamas and complained why she couldn't just have that done upstairs in her apartment. She didn't want the smell up there. And that's a no-no around here. You don't do things like that. Anyway, my allergies are, they were actually were worse before I came on. That kind of got the sniffles because chemicals do that to me. Okay, let's do this one. So I thought it was kind of rude of her. I just told her, why can't you do it upstairs? Well, then he's all done. I said, yeah. Now everybody in this hall, yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, enough of that. This is a beautiful set. I'm also starting this set at 10. Look at the bling. Look at the bling. I love it. So pretty. Excellent condition. And I also love bracelets like this because no matter what size your wrist is, and say if your wrist is really small and you don't want this extra chain, it's easy to remove this. No problem. Get some needle nose pliers and no problem. Take it. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that have worse allergies than mine. That, I mean, when the smell actually comes into your apartment, it was horrible. I thought, how inconsiderate. There's the back, so you can see it's in beautiful condition. And I'll give you a measurement on the bracelet because there's a lot of options on this one. Like I said, you can take the excess chain off if you don't want it. So you can wear it at 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 9, or 10. A beautiful set. No, and she just looked at me on. I have to say, I was upset. I didn't yell, but I wasn't super kind, put it that way. Because I had a headache for a while after. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I would have never, I mean, I just couldn't even imagine her doing it in the hall. So I did report it because the office will not be happy with her. Okay, this is, I love this color too. It's similar to that small one I showed. That Oh, I like. Look at that. I'm going to start this at 9. That is so pretty. Dee and I have been getting, both of us have been getting a lot of teals and blues, and yeah, well, like I said, I started with a headache and I thought, oh no, not auction day. And um, there is a gap in our doors in all these apartments, because at one time they had carpet in the whole living room and kitchen. Now we have that fake wood. And so there's a gap. So all the smells will come into your apartment. And it was horrible. No, I don't think so. I think this is just glass, a genie. It's really pretty. And you know, I like statement necklaces. Actually, I don't like the one I have on. I'll be honest. I don't. I like the bigger statement necklaces, like this. Hmm. Anyway, I don't see any interest. Let's pass on that one. Oh, let's see. I've got a lot of things I have not shown before. Now, this one's different. If you kind of like leather or faux leather, look at this one. I'm just going to start this at 5. That's kind of cool, actually. Look at that. And again, you have 2 options because you have 2 snaps. So let's see. You can wear it at about 8 1/4. You could wear it at 7. That's pretty cool. And I think that's pleather. It's not genuine leather. Oh, Jeannie. Oh, you want the necklace, Jeannie? Thank you, Justine. Okay, you got it. Thank you. And I will put your name in. Thank you so much, Justine. I missed Dee today too. That her family's from out of town, and I'm glad she gets to visit with them. But Justine's a fantastic helper. Okay, we're going to pass on this bracelet. Excuse me. That one and that one. Now this, I've never shown this. I don't know if anyone would want it. It's very, very different. Or maybe you sold it. It looked like it was stone, or it goes in with the 2-piece set. The 2-piece set. I thought you wanted the last one. The 2-piece set. Which, okay. Describe it. What two-piece set? Let's see what I have here. Oh, this one? Jeannie, are you talking about this one? Hi, Irene. Is this the one, Jeannie? It has the matching bracelet. Okay, I'll check Kelly's in a minute. I'm waiting for Jeannie to tell me whether she wanted this one or not. Jeannie. Yeah, Justine is awesome. They don't come any sweeter. I'm thinking this is what you want, Jeannie, but please. Okay, it has a matching bracelet. Yes. Okay, you got it. Thank you. You got it. Okay, now I'll go up and see what Miss Kelly. Or maybe it's all it looked like it was stone. I watched like 2 minutes of your auction yesterday and loved the green stone necklace you were wearing. Oh, it is. I've got it. Didn't sell. You can have that for $9 if you want, Kelly. Yeah, I've got it put aside. You want that, Kelly, for $9? Yeah, actually okay, thank you. That was really pretty. I like that. And that was comfortable. Okay. I'll put that over here, and I'm going to put your name in again before we go on. Paper wants to stick together. And I've also ordered a 27-inch second screen. So that's going to help, because everything will look bigger. Okay. I don't know about this. It is cold. Could be turquoise dyed halite, but I am going to show it. I don't know if anyone would want it. Yes, I put Jeannie's name in. Yep. I put it in when I thought she wanted the blue one. Anyway, I'm going to start this at $6. It looks like an arrow, right? This is cold. Have no idea. Very different. I could say it's not my style. Oh, no, I wasn't. Kelly, I wasn't planning on keeping that one. So, but it is very comfortable. But it's yours. The only things I won't part with, like my seller just sent me a Wise brand brooch. Anything that was gifted to me, I don't resell. But the things I wear that have not been gifted to me, I will sell. Okay, Miss Kelly's in at 6. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. I just don't think it's right when something's been gifted to you that you turn around and sell it. I don't believe that, that I'm going to call this a pendant. Okay. And put Miss Kelly's name in. Okay. There we go. Let's see what this is here. Know how these got in there. Here is another set. It's pretty. It's a faux pearl set. Ooh, this is pretty. Like I said, it's prettier than what I have on. Just bear with me here. Okay. It has matching earrings. And I'm going to start this at 9. And I will show you the earrings. They are really cute, just little earrings. Mail finally picked up. I kind of wait for my regular one. I know his schedule, and I trust him. But I always put in online for a pickup, and I used to have to drive to the post office, and gas is not cheap in California. Anyway, it's a beautiful necklace. Again, I like it better than what I have on. Let's see here. Is there? I gotta look at that. That is going in the craft bag. There is a pearl missing. Okay, we're not selling that one. That's in the craft bag. Ooh, that's pretty. Hi, Ellen. This is all stone. Really pretty. Fall colors. Wrap bracelet. I'm going to start this at 6. It's a great price for this bracelet. Beautiful. There's a lot of stone there. Lots. Let's see, honey. And wrap bracelets actually are very comfortable. if there's any interest. We have about another 15 minutes, and then I'll do the 3 giveaways. The wrap bracelets are amazingly comfortable. And I don't know about you guys, but I like comfort. I like jewelry that, I can wear all day and feel comfortable. Although the big statement pieces that I wear, I don't wear them all day. I wear a lot of pendants, but I also love the statement pieces. Oh, thank you, Ellen. A little different from, I usually wear a lot of solids and a lot of reds and blues, but it's comfortable. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I don't like the necklace I chose, though. It's not big enough. Just ask Kelly. It's not big enough. This is pretty. This is different. I've not shown this one before. Okay. You're going to tangle on me. Just okay. There we go. I got it. I like this. This is attractive, but it's feminine. And it has matching earrings. I'm going to start this one at 7. And very pretty. Let's see. This is coal, so it's not acrylic. And close your eyes and grab a bag. I'm sure you'll come up with some. Yeah, I got a lot of bling. Wasn't big. I never said it wasn't big. Model everything. No, I actually, no one said anything. I just don't like it. And you know me, I call it like it is. And like I said, no one believes when I say, when I was young, I was very, very quiet. I didn't get more vocal until I hit maybe 45 because of a job that I had to be outspoken. And, but I used to be shy. And I'm not no more. Anyway, this is pretty if there's any interest. If not, we're going to pass. But I like it much better that I'm not shy anymore. Life is easier. Okay, let's show this. This, I think, is another set. Because when I was quiet and shy, I actually let people take advantage of me. I'm sure some of you can relate to that. Okay. I'm going to have to double this one. This one's a long one. Very, very pretty, though. Beautiful piece. And it has matching earrings. And I'm going to start this. Oops. Start this at 8. Almost done today. Look at that. Beautiful condition. Very, very nice. That's pretty top. Oh, thank you so much, Irene. Okay, that is pretty. And in mint condition, I like how they did these. Looks like they put 2 together. And the earrings, you can actually see them. Some of the other earrings were so tiny. You can actually see these. Thank you, Justine. Anyway, very, very pretty. Okay, let's pass on that one. Like I said, if you watch the replay and if anything didn't sell, let me know. And let's see. Let's do two more. And then we're going to do the giveaways. Ooh, that's pretty. I got to show that. Oh, I found something that somebody wanted. I didn't think I had. Okay. I have a lot of inventory, so once in a while you can miss something. This is a gorgeous set. There's 3 pieces to this set. And I am going to start this at 12. Okay. And the retail on this was from like JCPenney's. Retail on the necklace was $18. Still have the tags. The bracelet, the retail was $12. And then we have the earrings that were retailed at $12 and I think sold to $4.99. These are glass. And let's see. This is a stretch. See, that would have looked better. Really? Oh, I'm glad you stopped in too, Ellen. You're always welcome here. As I tell everyone, I love when you stop in. You don't have to buy. I mean, of course, I'm happy when you buy, but I'm happy when people just stop in and say hello and talk. And that's why I've always, my Saturday one is jewelry sale and Chit-Chat. And when I started this Saturday a few years back, I always said, and I think Justine can remember when I said that, if I ever got to the point where I wasn't selling anything, I would still do my Saturday Chit-Chat. So I love it when you stop in, and I try to run a relaxed auction. Do not try to push anything on anyone. If you want something, I'm happy if you buy it, but that's not the only reason why I'm here. So, pizza tonight. Pizza sounds good, but I'm on a gluten-free diet. And if you ever tried gluten-free pizza, it's like eating cardboard. It's horrible. I miss real pizza. Okay, I don't see any interest. And yes, this is a wonderful community. And you know, we all have days that we're not real chipper and life has kind of slapped us in the face. And this is a place I want you to come. Just we kind of relax. I show things, we goof off, and I don't get upset with anyone. As long as there's no drama, I don't get upset. Okay, let me pick out my giveaways. And I said the first 2 are jewelry. The last is $5 off your purchase. And let's see. I have to make up my mind here. That is pretty. Okay, let's do this one for the first. get it untangled, that is. Okay. First giveaway. I think it's pretty cool. Look at the heart at the bottom. It's a necklace, bracelet, and earrings. And let's see who gets it. Steph. That is yours, Steph. And the second one still smells good from me browning meat. I need to make a stew. A stew tomorrow. I like to make stew in my crock pot, and then I have enough for 2 days. And when I do auctions, I'm always starving after. Okay, the second one, and it's not as short as it looks. You can see it's still on the tag. And this is beautiful shell. And it's got matching earrings. That is the second giveaway. Okay. Let's see. Miss Kelly. That one is yours. And the third one is $5 off your purchase. And I'll put deducted $5 off of one of your purchases and then just put the balance over in the total size. So. Okay, let's see. Monica. I don't know if Monica is still in here, but she's got $5 off. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I really do. I call it like it is. I don't just talk to be talking. I do talk a lot, guys. You know that by now. But I really mean it. I couldn't do this without you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I always want you to feel comfortable, welcomed, and no pressure. And if you have questions, please email me. And just one. Hi, Scooter. I appreciate, like I said, everyone that's in here. Hope you had some fun. Thank you for the purchases. And Monday, Dee and I are back on my channel. And then Wednesdays, I'm on Hump Day Auction on Johnny's with Dee and Regina. And we have guests. I think Mark's guest this week. And somebody else, can't remember. And then Thursday, Angie and I are on her channel, and we're going to do our talk show, and it should be interesting and fun and very rewarding, I think. And then back on Friday with Dee and I. So God bless each and every one of you. I hope you had a good day. Have a blessed weekend, and see you soon, everyone. Love you. Bye.